Good morning. Hope everyone had a good day yesterday. Thanks for all thank you for 200 subscribers. Insane. Still not even been a month as of today, I think. I guess technically 30 days is a month, but not all months have 31 days. So anyway, thank you for giving me 200 subscribers in a month. That is insane. The views are going crazy, and I appreciate every single last one of you. Although I'm sure the majority of the views are just because of how much action and how cool tree work is to someone who doesn't do tree work. But nevertheless, those of you who just watch just those videos or watch all my videos, I appreciate you all equally. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for all the support and kind words that come on every video, or at least there's at least one of you out there on every single video that has something positive to say, and that's really, really appreciated. And I think it's cool that we're building like a nice positive community. That's it. That's really, really all I could ask for. I don't know where this is going to go, but either way, so far it's been amazing. So no, thank you so much. Oh, there's a skip lorry ahead, so I have to turn around, I guess. Today we are heading back to town. Just some bits that are cheaper to buy in town for the journey, some body wash, that sort of bits and bobs. Just popping in, grabbing some bits in there, and I'll have a little look around while I'm waiting. My partner needs to go pick her dress up at 12ish, and then we are shortly on after, probably about that, we'll probably go there to pick that up, and then go straight up to Manchester from there. Film a little bit of that, but other than that we'll probably get there, usually says 3.5 hours, but you end up being 4 and some change, because you end up getting stuck in traffic or stopping for a break here and there. But either way, looking forward to it, getting over and done with during the day. And my partner's dad is going to be there, so we might pop in, say hello to him. But looking forward to it. My mum's up tomorrow with the rest of my family. Most of our friends are travelling about Thursday as well. It was good to see my best man last night. He's travelling up with another friend of mine on Thursday, so we might go say hello to them, have a drink. We had a little bit of a chat about we really want to try and do some more outdoorsy stuff. I just feel like in the UK there's like this stigma that, you know, the only time you really spend with your friends is out at the pub. And I don't drink personally, not like I'm against drinking. I used to really, really enjoy neat whiskey. I've never really been a fan of beer, but neat whiskey was my drink. I loved it, I really enjoyed it. I've got quite a big collection of vintage and Scottish and Japanese whiskies, because they were my favourite. And then all of a sudden I just decided that I don't fancy drinking anymore. I don't think I've had a drink in about 16 to 18 months, but not because I don't want to drink or because I can't drink, just purely because I just don't fancy it. So yeah, maybe I'll have a drink on the wedding, but I don't know. It's just something that doesn't bother me. And I feel like there's that stigma that if you want to go see a friend, you almost in the UK you're almost inclined to, let's go have a drink, or let's go do this and that. And it's so expensive to just and I just really want to maintain. One thing that I've not been too good at is maintaining friendships over the years, and that's something I want to change, and something that me and a group of my friends, or a couple of my friends, are into. My close personal friends is. We play paintball together, but that's expensive, so we like to only really go to the big 2-day events. So then that means that we're only going to be seeing each other sort of every 2 months over the course of the summer, bar a day here and there. But so we were looking into potentially, we do camp at these, so we thought, I'd like to just go camping or hiking, and we'd like to do the 3 peaks in the UK. It's like a bit of a challenge to try and get done as quickly as possible, but I don't think I'll be doing that. I think I'll just do them. I think that'd be pretty cool. But we had a little bit of chat about going some more wild camping, just on the odd weekend here and there. The only thing in the UK is that England and Ireland, I don't believe there is any places that you can legally go wild camping unless you have permission from the landowner, because the most of the land in the UK is either privately owned or national trust, which means it's protected, so you cannot tarnish it in any way by camping in. But in Scotland there is still quite a few wild woodlands which you can camp in as long as you obey the rules, which is completely understandable, and I'd love to go up there and do a bit of camping, some hiking. It'd be pretty cool. So I think that might be on the to-do list this year, just to maintain some friendships, create some memories for cheap, do some mountain climbing, go on some camping trips and play some paintball. I think that'd be a pretty good year to me. And then we'll have our honeymoon with me and my partner. My son will probably most definitely be joining us. Yeah, so yeah, thank you for all joining me on this journey. It's pretty crazy how a month ago I posted a video that I think probably is on like 300 views, but I think it was called like my first 2024, my first vlog, or my first YouTube video, which there's so many words in there that people are going to search up that will hit the algorithm and be like, oh, that's something I can watch. Nobody really cared about it, which looking back on it, but since then we've progressed, and you know, I've vaguely got some editing skills, and well, yeah, barely got some editing skills, but you know, enjoying it nonetheless in the evenings, doing some editing, trying to get them out on a day-to-day basis. Also, I think for me, having 7 years in tree work, nearly 8, it does become kind of boring, which I really enjoy living it through other people. That, you know, you guys are watching these videos, and you know, I'm getting some feedback about something you find interesting, or something you're impressed with, or something you want me to talk more about, which is pretty cool, because those are things that I've been doing every day for 7 years. So you just don't find it as interesting anymore, you know. I don't know what anyone else does out there for a job, but when you first started, you probably thought, oh, this is cool, yeah, I'm really enjoying this. And then after a year or so of doing it, you know, I used to work in retail as my first job. It was at Starbucks, and I really enjoyed it. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I get paid to kind of stand around, make some coffees here and there, and chat to customers, and I've always enjoyed having like a customer talking. But then after a while, you're like, oh, my legs hurt, I don't want to stand around this long. And it's the same for me now. It's like chainsaws and ropes and harnesses and machines and diggers and cranes. Oh, this is really cool. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I've been doing the same job now for 7-8 years. Not quite as interesting anymore. It's fun when it goes smoothly, which after that much experience it usually tends to. Me and my bosses have worked together now for like 2 years. My current boss, little over 2 years. Yeah, about 2 years, a little over. So we've got quite a good, I know how he likes things done with the crane, and he knows how I'm going to cut, and you tune in when you've been working together for a long time, and when the team's tuned in, it's like a hot knife through butter, you know, nicely oiled cogs, everything's churning and moving smoothly. So yeah, it's but the day-to-day stuff of when we got a new guy in recently who's doing pretty well, he was finding everything so amazing and so interesting, and I'm sat there like, yeah, it's just a crane job. But really, when you sit there and look at it and think, actually, a crane job is pretty cool. You know, I've done some massive, impressive trees throughout my entire career, but each year there's still something impressive to be impressed about, but I never seem to be impressed about it because I've done it so often and so many times, and I don't know, maybe that's just what happens. But no, it's cool that other people out there are finding it interesting, and it gives me a bit of another perspective on how I should talk about what I'm doing and how I'm doing things. And I'm really looking forward to I think we're close to being able to actually earn money from YouTube, which, rest assured, I have enough money to maintain my life, so I don't need any money from YouTube. So I don't care if we earn anything from YouTube, but if we do, every single penny is going to be used to buy equipment or improve the quality of the videos, or for the videos. My priority is to buy another camera, a microphone, and some other ways of filming stuff. That's all I could wish for. but that will be coming out of my pocket as and when I have some spare change anyway. So, but it's pretty cool that we are pretty close to being able to actually earn some money from YouTube, which I'm sure won't be nothing, but if anything, it's going to go straight on towards those things that I would have already bought out of my own pocket to make the videos better for you guys and keep things interesting for me. So yeah, it's interesting to see that after a month that this could actually go somewhere, and where we're going to be in a year's time is going to be absolutely insane. So yeah, again, apologies that these videos are going to be a little bit slower. It is going to be just car talk today. There's really not going to be any reason for me to be out the car or with anything to talk about, so bear with me for a few days. But if you don't, rest assured, Monday at the latest will be the next tree video. But I'm back Saturday, so I might drive when I drop my family off at home and we've unloaded Saturday afternoon. I might pop down into the yard and grab my equipment out and get everything out on a table and basically do a little review of what I use on a day-to-day basis. So that will be potentially Sunday, if not Saturday evening's video, but that's a big maybe. Obviously I'm travelling and we're going to have quite a big few days up in Manchester, so the earliest guaranteed tree video will be Monday, but potentially a kit review on the weekend at some point. So yeah, thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next clip. And we're done in town. Last bits of toiletries collected. Just going to go fill up the tank because that will last the entire journey there and back, and whatever bits and bobs we need to do while we're up there, just entertainment purposes, go out for dinner, whatever. But yeah, all good. Oh, I did see so Paige's granddad is, oh god, testing me, 90, I want to say 90 something. He's quite elderly, really lovely bloke, but he and his partner can't make it up. It's just too far for him. He's very interesting man, lots of stories, and it's always lovely to see him, but unfortunately he cannot make it that far. It's just too much stress on him and his body, so unfortunately can't make it. But he has gifted my partner for the day, the big day, a pearl necklace, a real pearl necklace for her to wear, which was, I believe, his mother's and then her mother's before her. So not only would it have been worn by her grandma, also her great grandma, I think, was as early as it's been. So it's very old, and it's really stunning. So that'll be something my partner will be wearing on the big day. But yeah, at the petrol pump, gonna fill up my car, and I think that'll be it until we start the commute. So see you on the way there. Right, sorry about the wind. Completely forgot to do any filming earlier. We were in a bit of a rush to get out the door, so we're about an hour into the journey. So we're going to stop, grab a late lunch, early dinner, and get back on the road. But all smooth sailing so far. I'll touch back in at some point later on. Ooh, hour and a bit later, got an hour and a bit to go. Just stopped again for another feed. We're not really hungry, had quite a big lunch, so we might grab some little bits and bobs, but just to keep us going, some caffeine. Actually saw Max Fosh, I don't know if anybody knows that, at the last service station, but didn't interrupt him, kind of rude, but might add a clickbait title. So yeah, have a little break and get back. And we made it to the hotel. Sorry there wasn't much filming today, but we are pretty spent, so just going to try and have a chilled evening and relax. So hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you in the morning. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and have a good evening.